What is this thing? An elbow into the ribs. Oh, wake up! I say, what is it? He say, you are sleeping. I say, no, I'm praying. He say, pray. Get drunk. Go and ask Pastor Alf. I have a... Every time he says, you see my son chocolate, I think, Papa, it's enough. They know about it. Son, he told me, son, give back to your own son that carry your own DNA. Yeah. There is no one who can come and claim and say, Stefan is my son. You, Alf, you took my son. No. How? You see them sitting here? Back from most of them here, Shebis. We were all there. If they tell you that me, I'm holy, they are holy now. None of these ones sitting here, including me, were born in Canaan. We all come from Egypt. Let me go to the word of God. Amen. The book of 1 Kings, chapter 8. I'll read, share it and call Pastor Stefan as we dedicate this house and present the son and daughter of Pastor Alf that have been deployed in Randburg. 1 Kings chapter 8, I'll read from verse 22. 1 Kings chapter 8, I'll read from verse 22. Then Solomon stood before the altar of the Lord in the presence of all the assembly of Israel, and spread out his hands towards heaven, and said, Lord God of Israel, there is no God in heaven above or earth below like you, who keep your covenant and mercy with your servant, who walk before you with all their hearts. You have kept what you promised your servant, my father David. Let me go to verse 24. You have kept what you promised your servant David, my father. You have spoken with your mouth and fulfilled it with your hand, as it is today. When Solomon was saying this, he was quoting the covenant that his father had with God. As we stand here, we say, Lord, you fulfilled that word. For the sake of the covenant that you have with our father, and the covenant that he has with his father. He was dedicating the house that he had built to the Lord. And here he calls the covenant. Therefore, Lord God of Israel, now keep what you promised your servant, my father David, covenant. Saying that you shall not fail to have a man sit before me on the throne of Israel, only if your sons take heed to their way, that they walk before me as you have walked before me. And now I pray, O God of Israel, let your word come true, which you have spoken to your servant David, my father. But will God indeed dwell on earth? Behold, heaven and heaven of heavens cannot contain you. How much less this temple which I have built? Yet regard the prayer of your servant, his supplication. O Lord God, O Lord my God, and listen to the cry and the prayer which your servant is praying before you today, that your eyes may be open towards this house, night and day, towards this place of which you said, my name shall be there. That you may hear the prayer which your servant makes towards this place. And may you hear the supplication of your servant and of your people Israel when they pray towards this place. Here in heaven, your dwelling place. And when you hear, forgive. When anyone sins against his neighbor, and he is forced to take an oath, and comes and takes an oath before your altar in this temple, then hear in heaven and act and judge your servants, condemning the wicked, bringing his way on his head, and justifying the righteous by giving him according to his righteousness. When your people Israel are defeated before any enemy, because they have sinned against you, and when they turn back to you and confess your name, and pray, and make supplication to you in this temple, then hear in heaven, forgive the sin of your people Israel, and bring them back to the land which you gave them. When the heavens are shut up, and there is no rain because they have sinned against you, when they pray towards this place and confess your name and turn from their sin because you afflict them, then hear in heaven and forgive the sin of your servants, your people Israel, that you may teach them the good way which they should walk, and send rain in your land which you have given to your people as an inheritance. He is dedicating the temple. He said, in this temple, this shall be your dwelling place. Like we say today, this place today shall be the dwelling place of the Lord. Amen. You shall stand here and declare and decree and say, if God is not in this house, where is he? Miracles, signs, and wonders shall take place in this place. In the name of Jesus Christ. The lame in this place shall walk. The blind shall see. The bound shall be delivered. Amen. In this place. Whoever shall run into this place, even if they have sinned and come and ask for forgiveness, as they pray, God in heaven will hear and forgive their sin. Amen. Anybody that will be going through hardship and trials and tribulations, when it is time of drought in their life, when they come here and call upon the name of the living God in this sanctuary, the heavens will open up and rain will come down. In the name of Jesus Christ. God has given us this place. Whoever has got a need, if you pray for them there at their house, if you pray for them in hospital and they don't get healed, remember the covenant. Amen. And say, can I get this place? I know if I bring him into the sanctuary of the Lord, God's ears are receptive to every prayer that will be prayed in this place. His eyes will be open to